Welcome back to Sigma Programming, a standard deviation from the ills. Thank you, all supporters, subscribers, those who like, those who comment, those who view. Thank you tremendously from the bottom of my heart. Habakkuk, chapter 2, verses 2 and 3. Then the Lord told me, I will give you my message in the form of a vision. Write it clearly enough to be read at a glance. Verse 3. At the time I have decided, my words will come true. You can trust what I say about the future. It may take a long time, but keep on waiting. It will happen. Now, what does the Lord say about his message? He gives it to you in the form of a vision. Not in the form of anything outside of you. Not in the form of anything anyone has ever told you. But in a vision. Not from just vision, which implies physical eyesight. We're talking about a vision, which is not quite a dream. What a dream is an amalgamation of things that you have ingested throughout the day, stimuli, food, etc. That has everything to do with what you take in internally from the outside. What a vision is something that you take internally from the inside. That's a vision. Everybody has one. You identify it by looking at something within you, an idea that you have that no one has ever given you. It's a vision. It's something that no one has ever told you. It's something that you didn't read anywhere. It's a vision. He'll give it to you in a glance. So here's what you do with this vision. You write it clearly enough to be read at a glance. This can mean physically writing it down in big bold letters, but what it also means is letting it be read on you. Whatever the vision is that no one has told you, that no one has shown you, write it clearly enough where a person can see it in their peripheral vision. You're writing the vision clearly enough to be read at a glance. You're writing it clearly enough to be read at a distance. That vision, you're writing it clearly enough to be read at a quick look. And the more clearly you convey a message, the more persuaded by the message you are. You are embodying the message because you're writing it clearly enough to be read at a glance. This vision that's within you, you're writing it clearly enough where it can be read on body language. Body language is written, but you're writing it clearly enough with just a quick glance, they'll know. Anyone would know. It'll be read on you at a glance. A glance is not enough time to look at somebody's eyes. This thing has to be all over you, permeating through you. It's the vision you were given that came from no one else, that came from nothing else. Embody it enough where immediately upon entering a room, people will know who you are and what you're about before you open your mouth at a glance. At a glance. Letting the vision be written clearly enough at a glance. Verse 3. At the time I have decided, my words will come true. You can look at this one of two ways. You could say he chose a particular time for things to happen, and though that was the designated time frame that his scheduled words would come true. But you could also look at it like God standing in time and outside of time, looking at time, addressing time and saying, I have decided my words will come true, looking at time itself. For more joy, you may be better off choosing the latter. God is looking outside of time. His words, his vision can come true for you at any time. The time will always be now at any time. Whatever he decided can come true for you. Step outside of time and look at time and say, I have decided my words will come true because he gave you words that no one else has given you and nothing else has given you. Those words will come true. Let it be read at a glance. He says you can trust what I say about the future. It may take a long time, but keep on waiting. It will happen. Let me highlight the word may. It says it may take a long time. It doesn't say it will take a long time. It doesn't say it must take a long time. It says it may take a long time. It doesn't even say it might take a long time. It says it may. But keep on waiting. It will happen. How soon? We don't know. But what we know is that it's uncertain when. So just as certain as it could be later, it could also be sooner. But the vision is given for you to write it down now, clearly enough to be read at a glance. You step into it now. That's what faith is, stepping into something now that you expect later. Write it down clearly enough to be read at a glance. Because what you're embodying that no one has given you, that's going to come true. But when it comes true, not only was it pre-decided, but that time could also be subject to your willingness to receive it at a glance. Let that special, unique ministry or gift or talent or invention, let that unique part about you that no one else has given you, you might even think it was you that gave it to you, that vision right there, become that clearly enough for your family to see it, for your friends to see it, for strangers to see it at a glance. Something's changed about you. Something's different about this guy. There was just something about this person, that person, because the vision is written clearly enough to be read at a glance. Thank you kindly again for listening to Sigma Programming, a standard deviation from the ills. We are a system of encouragement. It is our pleasure to do this for you. This is TorianLockett speaking to you, saying have a great day or evening. Peace.